Could not stand her. Because let's face it, she was all work and no fun, no play, just down to business, boring. I would have not wanted her for my substitute teacher. She was the nicest lady when you get to know her like one on one, but these kids just, they did not like the woman. So they ran her out on a rail. They literally staged a protest. The one girl, she had bipolar or something. She was really disturbed. She walked out, and a bunch of kids followed her down the hall, and they sat on the floor and refused to be in the class as long as this teacher was there. There were only like a few kids. The reason I knew about this was the teacher came to me, the substitute, and she's like, "Do they do this to you?" I said, "Do what?" She said, "They all walked out. They won't even stay in the classroom. They hate me." "Oh, they don't hate you." She's like, "Yes, they do. They hate me." And the one girl was up in my face screaming at me. I said, "Yeah, she's got some mental things going on." She's like, "I know, but I can't teach a class like this. I can't believe they acted like this to me." And what was weird is, like, classes over in Iowa, the kids are like that. Like, a lot of the kids are like that. So I was really shocked that this happened in my state. But yeah, they were vicious to this lady. And every day she would come to me and confide in me about what happened in the classroom. And I was so in between because, as I told you, I love the kids. So the kids and I would sit out in the hall and have a chat. Not during this time, but at, like, another time during the day, like at recess or whatever. I'd be like, "Guys, cut her a break. You know what? It's not easy to be a substitute teacher. And there's like 32 of you and one of her. And y'all are ganging up on her in small groups, and she doesn't know what to do. Be nice, you know." They're like, "Well, she did this and she said that and blah, 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 and this is what we did." And I'm like, "You guys really think that's the way to handle it?" "Well, we're not going to sit there and have her be all boring the whole time. We're not going to sit and listen to her yell at us when we don't do what she wants us to do and do our work, and she makes us do it over again." I'm like, that's her job. She's a substitute teacher. She's trying to do what your teacher wants you to do. Well, our teacher wouldn't make us do that. Our teacher's nice. And you're nice, Mrs. C. And I felt like so caught in between the kids and the substitute teacher. And they would both do this to me like on a daily basis. One would corner me in the hallway, and then later on the kids would come in a group and, "Mrs. C, we got to tell you this." Oh my gosh, I love those kids. I miss them. I miss them. I miss them. But my time there was done, and that happens sometimes. But yeah, kids are something else. And yeah, the whole media thing, Lady Gaga and Madonna, well, it was Madonna in my day and age, J-Lo and all those people, Heidi Klum, all these girls are trying to look like that, you know, or a lot of the girls are, not all of them. A lot of the girls want to look like that, and they feel bad if they don't, you know, they're not skinny as their friends, they're not tall, they have a beard, they're crippled, whatever the situation is. And it's my job as the substitute or the para, the teacher's aide, to go in and kind of, you know, smooth things over. And it's hard. That's why I come on here and I hear you guys arguing about this stuff, and it's like being back in the classroom all over again. And it's like, guys, this stuff doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And if somebody's acting the fool, I mean, say what you have to say. Do what I do. Just type in what you have to say and then leave. Don't even stay in the middle of it to sit and debate it. It's not worth it. I mean, if you guys want to do that, go ahead. I'm just saying I'm not going to. I've got better things to do with my time, like play mobile games on my phone. I've found some pretty cool games that I've been playing, like little gardening merge games. Those are pretty fun. Match 3 games. Those are fun too. And then I talk to my friends in voicemails back and forth and texts and stuff like that in between throughout the day. Clean my house, mow my lawn, wash my laundry, do the mundane things of life. And then I go to my church group and I go to my support group and Bible study. And that's what life is made of. Life is short to get into all this stuff. Because really, and I've said this before many, many, many times, what are you accomplishing trying to convince somebody that you're right and they're wrong? If you could even do that. On here, once somebody has formulated an idea about something, do you honestly think you are going to change it? And a zillion people in your little army? No, you're not. You're just going to keep going back and forth. One day this person's going to be the enemy. The next day this group is going to be the enemy. It never ends. It's like, it's madness. So yeah, we need to be more like Maverick here and just like chill. Right, Mav? Right, Mav? We just chill. Just sprawl out on the table and chillax. That's how we do. Yeah, Mavy. And then we bite each other